Are you having stiffness of your hands and fingers and sometimes experiencing pain doing your day-to-day activities, such as brushing your teeth, combing your hair, or drinking your favorite cup of coffee? Now imagine you can do stretches and exercises to reduce stiffness, relieve pain, and even improve your hand grip strength. May adlaw na tong tanan. I'm Nathan, I'm your occupational therapist, and my goal is to help you be more consistent with your therapy at home. In this video, follow along with me in doing a hand and finger exercise routine that you can do anywhere, anytime, and without equipment. These exercises will help you lessen the stiffness and the achiness of your hand, and you can even measure that there will be an improved grip strength using a hand dynamometer. But enough of that. Let's go on and follow along with me. Okay, here are the stretches to reduce the pain and stiffness of your hands and fingers. We will start with wrist rotations. So what you want to do is to interlace your fingers, hands together like this, and just rotate from the wrist like this. All right? Your hands will look like the head of a snake. So pretend like your hands is the head of a snake. So just go in circles like this for about 15 to 30 seconds. So let's add about 5 more counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The next exercise is just the prayer position. So palms together, fingers pointing up first, and extend your elbows pointing to the side. Hold that for about 15 to 30 seconds. Now, if your hands don't touch it when you extend your elbows out, don't force it. Just go gentle. If you can start with this way, start that way until you are able to tolerate this much, okay? Hold that for 15 to 30 seconds. Let's do 5 more counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next one is the reverse prayer. So you're just going to try your best to touch the backs of your hands together. Again, if you can't do this yet, please don't force it. Just go this way first, all right? Until such a time the backs of your hands and the backs of your fingers are able to touch together, okay? Hold that for about 15 to 30 seconds. So let's add about 5 more counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The next stretch is the fist stretch. You're just going to loosely make a fist and then open your hand back up and then go back to closing. Try to do that about 10 reps. So let's do 10. 1, just go loose, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that is the fist stretch. Next one is going to be crab fingers. So crab fingers, we are going to loosen up our fingers and hands. So crab fingers is just like this. Slightly open your hands facing down and just do this way. Be graceful, just like a crabfish swimming in the ocean, right? So do that for about 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now palms facing up like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is crab fingers. What is this? Dying crab fingers. That joke is awful. But anyway, those are the stretches to reduce pain and stiffness. Now let's move on to the strengthening part. Okay, here are the exercises to improve the strength of your individual fingers. So we will start with the finger claws. You're just going to try to make your hands and fingers look like claws. You start bending from the top joint, and then the middle joint, and then the last joint, okay? So slowly make a claw like that, and then open, all right? Make a claw, and then open. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that is your finger cross. Next exercise is just a finger spread. You can put your hands on the table and then spread your fingers apart as far as you can and then bring it back together. All right? We're not just strengthening the front of or the palms of our hands, we also strengthen the back of our hands. All right? So we open and then close. You can also do this with your palms facing away from you. Open and close. All right? Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that is your finger spreads. All right, before we move on to the final exercise and the bonus tip, I'm going to do the attendance check. So type down below holding plus what you want to be holding. Like you want to be holding a cup, holding a mug, holding a toothbrush, or holding your partner's hand or your child's hand or your grandchild's hand. All right, so type down below holding plus what you want to hold. All right, now let's do finger lifts. So put your hands on the table or on your laps, and we're just going to individually lift one finger at a time. All right, so we're just going to start with the thumb first, and then the index, the middle, ring, and the little finger. Now, it might be harder to lift the ring and the little finger separately because sometimes the muscles there are connected and they function together, all right? But don't worry, we're doing strengthening exercise and a little bit of coordination exercise. Now let's do the reverse. Let's start with the little finger, ring finger, middle, index, and then the thumbs. One more round. Thumb, index, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Little finger, ring finger, middle, index, and your thumbs. Now, try to practice this. This will also improve your coordination. Bonus tip to reduce pain and stiffness of your hands and fingers. You can microwave a damp hand towel for about a minute or so. Just make sure you're able to tolerate the heat of that damp towel. Just wrap your hand with that damp towel, or you can also purchase or make your own rice bag with a towel. So one of my patients gave me one of these and made me one when I had problems with my hand. They are starting to hurt because of doing a lot of paperwork. So shout out to you. You know who you are, okay? Thank you for this bag of rice in a towel. So microwave this for about a minute and a half to 2 minutes, and then put it on top of a towel so your hand don't burn. Trust me, you will feel so much better when you do this, okay? So this is your bonus tip where you don't have to buy anything, just warm up a damp towel and a rice bag. Good job. Those are the stretches and exercises that you can do anytime, anywhere, and without any fancy equipment. Now, after doing these exercises for a few weeks, try to measure your grip strength too. I'm sure that it has improved as well. I will leave a link down below if you want to get this toy, alright? And if you find this video helpful, please click on that subscribe button, or better yet, share this to your social media accounts, send it to your family and friends who will benefit from this video. And just a reminder, consistency is the key and never give up. Until next time, paalam!